ever been sitting around looking at your Nano aquariums and think, oh, geez, you know, I wish there was an alternative to this ugly, big, black marshmallow sitting in my aquarium. I wish there was something I could use that maybe performed better, looked better, was more efficient, easier to clean, and didn't take up all that valuable space. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to this little fella right here. The most adorable aquarium filter you've ever seen in your life, but don't let its adorable looks fool you. This thing is a little powerhouse. This most adorable little bundle of joy that we're talking about today is the Shark Pro Nano from Sicce. This is an amazing little filter that does way more than you think it does. You have that sponge filter in your tank now and you're like, yeah, it does a great job, but it's really ugly and makes a lot of noise and it does all of this, takes up all of that space. You don't have to worry about that with this. This is a filter that's available in two different sizes. There is this one, which is the 250, the Shark Pro Nano 250, which is up to 13 gallons that this will handle. So your 10 gallons, your 5 gallons. Put this cute little thing down in the corner, back in the corner, lay it sideways, do it however you want to do it, and you got yourself a really nice little filter. This one is up to 20 gallons. This is the 320. This box, well, there's a piece in there, but this box is empty because I'm running this on my 20-gallon aquarium in my bathroom, the same one that I'm running the AquaClear on because I wanted to see how powerful it was. I wanted to see how easy it was to clean. I wanted to put it through its paces and see all of the different aspects of this filter so that I could tell you all about it. I've had it in my tank for about a month now, and it has been great. You would be surprised how much water these little boogers will push through them. It's crazy how much it moves, so much more than what you could expect out of a sponge filter. And let me clarify something here, okay? I don't hate sponge filters. I think sponge filters are great. I think they're very efficient. I love sponge filters. Jason and I did a whole episode of our podcast about sponge filters. I'm not a sponge filter hater. However, they are not an attractive filter. They make a lot of noise. When they're dirty, they look horrible. This, if I'm setting up a Nano, this is what I'm doing 100 times out of 100. I'm not putting a big ugly sponge filter in there because if you only have so much space in a little Nano tank, a little 5-gallon. You want all that space taken up by an ugly sponge filter? No, put this in the back. You don't have to worry about it. That's what I love about it. But this is as much, if not way more efficient than a sponge filter is. And we're going to talk about all the different reasons why. And you have so many more options when it comes to these little filters. They're just fantastic little things. They are a gift to Nano aquariums where you thought you had to use a way oversized hang on the back filter or you had to put an ugly sponge filter in there. You don't have to do that anymore. You've got these. This is the little brother to the Shark Pro. And you can tell it looks exactly like it. But because of the smaller package, they are very different than the Shark Pro. It had to be. The first thing that's different than the Shark Pro, the big brother of this filter, is the spray bar. When I run Shark Pros, and I run a lot of them, we run them in the snail room, we have them all over. I love that filter. That filter has a built-in spray bar where you grab the two sides of the power head, I guess you could call that, and you pop it up and the little spray bar is exposed there. I think that's an absolutely genius way of doing it. But with the Nano, they weren't able to do that. Instead, what they do is they give you a spray bar attachment, which you just attach right there. Boom. It's adorable, it's cute, and it does really, really nice. It does a really, really nice job. I have it on that in my 20-gallon. And I love it. And again, you'd be surprised how much water shoots out of this thing. Sicce's known for their pumps, right? Should we really be surprised? But that's not the only option. You also have this Venturi system, which is very cool, just attaches right there. You have your directional flow on here. I don't know what this is called, but I'm going to call it a directional flow thing. That's right here to where you can direct the water to go a certain way. But this is what's going to pull air into the system and provide you with little bubbles if you're into that kind of thing, where it sprays bubbles throughout your aquarium. So you're actually getting almost like a built-in air stone. Maybe you like the bubbles and all that kind of stuff. I think that's pretty cool. I don't typically do that, but I know a lot of people do. So you don't have to worry about an air pump to get your little air bubbles in here. But if you don't want to use the Venturi, this is not a separate thing. I'm using parts from both filters. You can just take that thing that we don't know what the name of it is yet, put it directly on the filter, and you have your directional output there. Very simple, very easy. That's a nice look right there, but if you want my honest opinion, I think what looks the best and what performs the best is the spray bar. I love that. I just think it's absolutely adorable, and I think it's efficient. Now, another cool thing about this filter is no suction cups. Everybody hates suction cups. Suction cups are the worst. We all know that. There's no company that makes good suction cups. I'm sorry, they just don't. You don't have to worry about that with this. It's got a very powerful magnet. I mean, it's strong. It's very strong. And it looks really good too. It's got the little Sicce whale on the back. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Come on now. Forget about it. I wish they would do that on the Shark Pro. Maybe they will. Anyway, I love that about it. This is on the outside of your aquarium. Put this up against the glass. Put that on the outside. It's right there. You can turn it sideways and do that, whatever you want to do. I love that. I hate suction cups. We all hate suction cups. Just like the Shark Pro, you have these cartridges that are on here that pop right off. The top one does not. The Shark Pro, it does. This one, it doesn't. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. You've got sponges inside of here that you can pull out, rinse them off, put them back in, you're good to go. The bottom one here has the carbon-infused sponge. They snap together very simply. The larger one, the 320, which I have in my 20-gallon tank, has 3 of these, and there's different options as far as media and stuff like that that can go in them. Very, very simple. You want to clean it out, you just reach in the tank, pop this off, clean this out. If you want to clean these out, you got to pull them out. It's no big deal. You know how much of a mess you make when you clean out your sponge filter, so don't complain to me if you make a little bit of a mess with this. But here's the nice thing. You can keep it, and this is what I will do with mine, you can keep it in the tank, and you can just remove the whole daggone thing. Look how small this is. The cord is super long. It's ridiculous how long this cord is. Just pull the whole daggone filter out, do your cleaning, put it back in, you're good to go. I promise you, if you do that, you will make significantly less of a mess than when you're cleaning out your sponge filters. Now, there's also a little hidden feature in here that you probably wouldn't notice unless I showed you. You're welcome. There is flow control right here on the side. It's a little tab here that you slide back and forth, and that will adjust the flow on it. So easy to maintain, adorable. Sicce might be mad at me for calling their product adorable, but it's just so daggone cute. I can't stop. Easy to maintain. There is no installation. You put it in the tank, I mean, it's done. You don't have to put a bunch of stuff together. It comes in the box just like this. Basically, you can put it in the tank, plug it in, and you're good to go. You don't have to set up anything. But if you want to use the attachments, you've got the spray bar, you've got the Venturi, or you've just got the straight up little nozzle there to direct the water, whichever way you want to do it. I like to use this because I like to send a ripple across the top of the aquarium. That's just the way I like to do things. We all do things the way we like them. That's how I like them. So that's what I do with mine. I love it. It's very powerful, more powerful than you think. It's going to process a lot of water. That's what Sicce does. Easy to clean, easy to install. And like so many Sicce products, particularly the ones that they've been releasing over the last couple of years, guess what it comes with? You don't have to pay extra money for this. You don't have to do anything. It automatically comes with a 5-year warranty on it. How ridiculous is that? 5 years on this. They're putting 5-year warranties on all of their products, and I love that. Heaters, these, forget it. 5 years, give me a break. That's the best warranty in the business. I am a retailer for Sicce. I deal with warranty situations. They're very rare with Sicce, but it does happen. And when it happens, I've got to tell you, I work with all these different manufacturers. I love them all. I wouldn't carry them if I didn't. There is, without any question, the least amount of hassle and hoops that have to be jumped through if you have a warranty situation with Sicce. They don't like an open ticket. They don't like you dealing with anything. They want to get it taken care of, and it gets taken care of very, very fast. I promise you, it's the best warranty in the business, and you don't have to pay any extra money or anything for it. So you're getting a little powerful filter that gets that ugly sponge filter up off of the substrate in your aquarium, takes it out of there completely. You mount this in the back, the side, sideways, however you want to do it. You put this in your aquarium, you're getting something that's processing way more water. You're getting something that has options as far as directional flow and all of that. It's adorable, and you're getting a 5-year warranty on this, folks. This is the answer to Nano aquariums, period. If this was 3 months ago, I would have told you the Shark Pro 500, but that's a big filter to put into a 5-gallon aquarium. Not this little fella, not this thing. This thing takes up no room at all. It's perfect for nano aquariums, and you're not taking up valuable space on the substrate where you want all of your plants and you want all of your stuff. You ain't got to worry about with this. Very reasonable price when you consider the 5-year warranty and you consider you not having to buy an air pump and a sponge and the airline and all of that, all of these attachments for sponge filters and stuff now. You don't have to do all of that. You're buying one unit and you have it for 5 years. It's going to run like the day it was new. 5 years later, they guarantee that. So, folks, you're not going to get any better than that. I don't care who you are. So if you want to pick one of these up, keepfishkeeping.com. We're going to sell a lot of these things because they are perfect. They're perfect for nano aquariums. There you go. Who's the ShamWow guy? We don't need that guy. Not when you got me. Come on, forget it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.